Entering. Entering main menu screen. Ultimate team is selected. Entering Ultimate Teams. Event Solos is selected. Entering screen. Freshman season. Study hall. Entering head-to-head is selected. Entering screen. Overtime. H2H regular season. Entering Ultimate Team screen. You have entering yes. Entering home screen. Ultimate Team is selected. Playing now is Ultimate Team is Pro. Dynasty is home. You have 4 options. Continue is selected. Entering Dynasty hub screen actions. Dynasty Center XP League settings. Entering Dynasty settings. Quarter length option is set to 3 minutes. Entering actions. You have 3 options. Play season game is selected. Selected. Ready.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Buckeyes will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Ohio Bobcats offense will take the first swing of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing the defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
To the air, it's Navarro. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can repeat, because this environment is hostile.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football to climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take on the prize. And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing.
Hits him in stride at the tap. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the
Entering
PAT
play call,
makes it
you have
7-0.
5 options.
Kickoff
Left to
unit on the
select.
field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
Entering
come
play
out to the
call,
25-yard
coach
line.
concept, errors,
Ohio
cover 3,
takes over
cover
the
3,
Bobcat
error
offense,
10
heads to the
categories.
field.
You have
They
36
went 3 and
options.
out on their
Cover
first
3
possession.
matches.
Now to see if they can be
Down.
more productive this time around. The give to the fullback. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there.
Suggestions, error 6 categories.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Suggestions,
The
error 6
horseshoe is rocking,
categories.
trying to help their defense on third down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Rush first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
There are 8 categories.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second
Entering
quarter.
play call, counter, there are outside zone, concept, Ohio, there are 5 categories, you have 4 options,
Win with
empty
the
and
running
sticky
game on
selected.
first down, now back at it.
Short cross,
To the air, it's Sayin. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and
entering,
goal.
How about this offense?
inside
They're
zone,
rolling. They
there
got a
are
couple
11
first downs together.
categories.
Defense.
Sweep.
Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Buckeyes have it with a first and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown
Entering
on the
play
season.
call, coach suggestions, there are 8 categories,
Lining
you
up
have
to add
15
another.
options, patent is selected.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Central Michigan is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Chippewa's fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. And down he goes back at the 3. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young. DeBosa's Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
And when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the passes. The snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
Rush is on him. Makes the grab on the left. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets it away from his own end zone. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover
inside
unit.
zone, there are 11 categories.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there.
Inside zone is
Plenty of time to work.
protect.
Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the
Right.
half. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down, looking for more. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining up to
there
tack
are 8
one more onto that
categories.
lead.
We have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They couldn't draw up a
Entering
drive
play
better
call,
than that
we
with
have
just
5 options.
gash them for the big
Left
play in
is
the
selected.
running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive.
Spread.
Handoff to the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop
Entering
at
play
the line of
call,
scrimmage.
suggestions.
The
There are 6
Bobcats moving quickly
categories.
to the line. Looking to pass. It's Navarro. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling
Entering
themselves.
play
After
call,
pitching a shutout last week,
suggestions.
after dominating early in this game, it just
Spread.
seems like they're playing with a
Spread.
different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Vertical hook L.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And good work by the coverage team to get the
Entering
return
play
man
call,
down on the
inside
ground.
high power.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
Thanks for that
Entering base
breakdown,
model
Kevin.
screen, you have 5 options.
The Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Got a man in the middle. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Suggestions. There are 6
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. From the gun, the running back has it. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Back to pass, it's Navarro. Here's the pressure. And the defense got him at the 27.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Run, power, there are 11.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive...
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Entering play call, concept, third, power, inside zone.
The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback.
Entering play call, counter, error, sweep.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
There are 11 concepts.
A lot of times the defense is focused in the middle, right? Bring more big bodies into the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speeds to the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job by this defense.
Fires into the end zone. Looking for the goal line.
Entering
Stop right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go.
There are 5
It's hard for an offense to win
options.
predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain. Got to get that first down. Nice job. Great nose for the first down.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Southern has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Freedom took flight in the pregame, but this has been a good one inside Paulson Stadium. They're up by 7 over Jacksonville State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give from the gun. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
There are 6 categories.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass, it's Carpenter. Under fire! And the ball's out and they're after it. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
Look out, he's got room.
Entering play run. Ohio.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect them.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
When you play zone and you drop back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Looking downfield, it's Sayed. And a nice grab with a defender
Entering
right
play
on him,
call,
and he's down
levels,
at the
there are
20.
14 categories.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Entering play call.
And a good, solid pickup for the defense. Cuts him down.
Outside zone.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. What powerful running, just
Entering
driving
play
the
call,
pile
outside
forward
zone.
for
There
everything he
are
could
11
get. He'll be
categories.
just
You
a
have
few
10
inches short.
options. Outside zone is selected.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering date 3. Enter yes. Entering file save pop-up file save. Entering Dynasty advanced week enter sim head. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Advanced week entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering my skill update. Entering members CFD team coach team depth chart. Stats record season stats. Career stats. Team stats coach records. Dynasty Central League settings. Stats record season stats. Entering season stats spreadsheet screen. Enter career stat coach stat records. Dynasty actions you have 3 up top advanced week up enter sim head stats record season stats. Entering weekly advanced summary. Entering my skill update. Entering top stories is select. Recruiting is selected. Advanced. You have 3 options. Top play season game is selected. Members CFP team schedule scores / top 25 conference standings. Top 25. Entering goals spreadsheet screen.